Okay, it's finally here, ladies and gentlemen. Turning your passion into six figures, taking your passion, creating a digital product, and taking it to $10,000 a month or more. It is finally here, guys. Listen, my name is Justin Springer. I'm a digital marketer. I've been doing digital marketing for the past couple of years. And to be honest with you, the first year I sold other people's digital products, which is great. And I see 90% of the digital marketers out there, that's what they do, and that's perfectly fine. It's a great place to start. But there's like massive amounts of disconnections within that, right? Number one, no matter what you do, you are always going to be at the mercy of the creator of that digital product. And that's something that you need to be leery about, because if that creator decides to drop that program, say, hey, I don't want to update it anymore, I don't want to do this anymore, I'm just going to take the money and run, you now have no digital product to really promote. So what most people do is they just jump from product to 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 product, all the newest, hottest, coolest products. And that is something that you could continue to keep on doing. But listen, I made a lot of money my first year doing that, and that's fine. It's a great place to start. But I made way more money. I also helped a lot more people, and I had a lot more fun by creating my own digital product. And in fact, when I started opening up my eyes to this whole other side of digital marketing, it's like, dude, it goes so far. The ripple effect is insane. I mean, imagine being able to take some of your knowledge, your expertise, or something that you are very passionate about that you could talk about all damn day, creating a digital product one time out of it and being able to resell it over and over and over and over again to not only make you a lot of money, but also to impact the lives of the people that you are selling it to, right? Because there was a guy that I just watched, right, on TikTok where he says he's been making about $5,000 a week doing box truck driving, right? So literally, because he said, with a box truck, I guess there's a certain amount of weight or something like that where you don't need a CDL license. And so he's been able to go and do these drives or do these hauls or whatever, and he's been earning about $5,000 a week. Great, right? But the cool thing is what intrigued me about this guy is because my friend has a trucking business. And he's been asking me, he said, once he saw me buy the Corvette and everything, he's like, he was like, what do you do again? And I was just telling him, I was like, well, listen, man, you got a trucking business. You need to stay focused on your trucking business. I said, but your next step eventually is that you could be teaching people what you do. I was like, there is a high demand for that. And he said, okay, he's like, I might think about that because that sounds really good, right? He was like, I could put out either a membership site or a digital product and I could do all this stuff, right? Well, check this out. What intrigued me about the guy on TikTok was when I saw him talking about the box truck and he was talking about how he does it, it intrigued me because I was like, that's interesting. Is he just giving free information away, which is fine? Or is he turning it into his own digital product? Sure enough, when I went to his page, he had a link that takes you to his digital product where he teaches people how to do this. Now, you might think, that's just him trying to make even more money. Fair. But imagine all the people, and in fact, he even showed some testimonials of people being able to do it. But imagine all the people that get his digital product and then they learn from his digital product and then they go apply it. And then now they're starting to earn $5,000 a week, or, let's just say $2,000 to $3,000 a week. You know what I mean? Driving their own box truck around, right? Imagine the people that he's impacting by teaching his knowledge. So I want you to understand the ripple effect of how far this can go with digital marketing. And I think scroll on YouTube for a little bit or anything or anywhere else, and you're going to get the wrong idea of digital marketing, that it's just all based around reselling somebody else's stuff, which is fine. It's a great way to start, especially if you don't have your own product in mind. But like I said, you're always making somebody else rich, or you're at the mercy of that creator. Like if they decide that they want to stop doing it one day, which sometimes they won't, right? Because it's like, it is their baby. But if they decide that they don't want to do it anymore, that's it. You're done, right? So you might as well take this knowledge that you have and apply it. So what I did is I decided to create Passion Launch Project, right? It's basically my program / mastermind, because I want to actually work with you within this thing too, right? So we're going to do maybe a couple calls a month, and there's homework in there and a group atmosphere to kind of backdoor, give you feedback, things of that nature. But I really wanted to deep dive into defining your passion, right? Creating a digital product out of that passion, actually creating that product, right? Whether it be an ebook, a guide, a membership site, anything of that nature, and then actually launching it to six figures. Now, for some of you, you're going to say, yeah, my program already does that. Does it? Because I hear it a lot. And I get it. You could take some of the basic information and possibly take it to that level, right? Like it's like, oh, here's how to work Canva. And then you just upload it to StanStore and there you go. Now you have a business. And technically you do have a business that way, but it's like, do you really know how to do your market research? Do you really know how to define your actual, ebook or your course or your membership site to, get people to actually buy? And then do you know how to take it to six figures? Because I don't live in theory. I'm not living in theory. I did it. And this is exactly why this is my next step, is to launch this to help more people. Because last year I helped a lot of people get out of their heads, make 5-figure months, change the lives of a lot of people and things of that nature. But now I'm ready to take it to the next level, because what my coach always likes to say is, I don't like to call people out anymore. I want to call them up. And in a sense, what we mean by that is we're still going to call you out because we're going to be honest with you, because you need somebody in your corner to be super honest with you rather than just singing kumbaya with your ass. But at the same time, I do want to call people up, right? I want to go to that next level, and I got to treat them like that. So there might be some people that are watching this video right now saying, nah, that's not for me. I'd rather just stay where I'm at and keep selling somebody else's digital product. And that's fine. You might not be ready. But for all the other people, I see you as something bigger. I see you as something more. You might have that knowledge of being able to drive a box truck, or it could be something as small as organizing a closet. I've seen a lady make $10,000 a month off of her closet organizing guide. Closet organizing guide. Now, fair enough, I used to sell courses that would give you these ideas on how to go and do these things, but I felt like there was still a missing link, because generally speaking, when I sit there and say, hey, what's your passion? So many people start thinking, what is my purpose of life? We didn't ask that. I'm basically trying to say, I'm coming from a different standpoint of me actually doing it. So I'm literally just asking you, what is something that you could talk about all damn day? What could you talk about and lose track of time with? What is something that you have a little bit of knowledge in that you can help somebody get from point A to point B, regardless of how big that is? It doesn't have to be financial freedom. It could just be as simple as $5,000 a month, $10,000 a month, a clean closet, losing 10 pounds, right? It doesn't have to be this drastic makeover. You see what I'm saying? And if you've got that knowledge, wouldn't you like to be able to put it in an actual product that you create one time and then you get to sell over and over and over again, and simply by just marketing your story, marketing your experience, and marketing your expertise, and marketing something that you can talk about all damn day? Because what a lot of people are doing, they're getting in these make money online, programs, and they don't even like talking about making money online, or they feel lost, or they feel disconnected because they don't even really know what they're selling. They're just following suit in order to make the money. When really you could be doing like this guy who drives a box truck and is just sharing his knowledge. And then all he did was package it in, he's giving out free value, but he also packaged it into a digital product where it's like, if you want an extensive step-by-step on how to do it, great. Then get started right here. And I think that you could be doing that too. Now, most of you are going to sit there and say, well, why do we need to roll with your passion launch project? You probably don't. You could probably go figure it out on your own. Or if you actually want to learn from a guy that actually has done this with multiple products and has taken them to six figures, then I'll tell you what, right now, there's a huge major pre-sale discount going on right now. If you click on the link below and you don't get the pre-sale, I'm sorry, it's already over, depending on how long this video stays up. But that is what Passion Launch Project is all about. There are payment plans. Get in. We're going to be hosting some masterminds, but right now you have an opportunity to take your passion and turn it into profits.